welcome back to Alia's Adventures. Today I am going to do a bit of a swatch of the Easterbrook and Coffee Monsters Co collab of their ink. So this is the bottle, and it's actually a really lovely bottle, if you can see, and it's frosted and it's got really weird texture, but I kind of like it. That's that. And then obviously I have my Easterbrook Coffee Monsters Co. Easterbrook SD, and it is becoming my firm favourite pen. It is just really nice. I have it in an extra fine nib. You can see the little emoji head there. And I got really nice, oh, getting ink on my hand. And it's got some very nice resin there. It's like, it looks really good. So I got really nice one, and I love this pen. It's so comfortable to write with, and it's just a good all-round pen. I like quite a few different pens from low end to high end, so but when I got this I was like, yeah, this is my pen. So if we can find a clean page, we'll do a bit of a swatch. So I am going to be using a Speedball nib and holder. These are from Cult Pens. I think this is a B and a half. And this is a Stalogy A5 notebook. And I love the bottle. I think it's really cool and interesting. So let's have a little look, see how this looks. Oh wow, it's very wet. Do some downward strokes and just really get that on there. It's quite a wet ink, but I don't mind that because it's such a light colour. I think it might work well. I think it looks a little bit similar to Ferris Wheel Press's Madame Mulberry, but I think it's a bit more greeny grey, maybe. Do some thicker dots here. Yeah, but looks like it's got some really interesting shading already, which I'm excited about. And let's just try and do some writing with the Easterbrook SD. So this is Monsters Co. Easterbrook SD, extra fine. Do some figure eights and a little bit of that. Yeah, it's a really interesting colour, but I like it. I also love this extra fine nib. It's just, as you can see, it's just so smooth and lovely. And I've actually really enjoyed writing with this pen. I did have a J. Herbert ink in it, and it was like a chocolate brown. I think it was Land of Fire. But as soon as the ink came, I was like, yep, time to change it up and put the Easterbrook Coffee Monsters Co. in. So there's the little bottle, which I just love her little emojis. I just think they're so cute and so fun. And yeah, I've been a big fan of hers since I discovered her. So yes, that is my very first swatch. So what I'm going to do is going to let this dry, and then we will look at it in comparison to another ink. So I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So this is a sample I did a bit earlier and a little bit of a writing sample. So as you can see, as it dries, it's kind of a greyish browny colour, and you can see some of the shading in these bits here, which are really nice, and how it goes darker to light, and it looks like it's got a bit of a paler sort of almost purpley tinge to it. Now I thought it looked quite similar to Madame Mulberry, so I thought I'd just get my little sample book out and just compare the two. And they are similar, but Madame Mulberry is a bit more grey with a hint of purple, whereas this you can sort of see a bit of greeny brown colour to it, which I think is really interesting. First of all, I thought it looked similar, and now I think it looks completely different, especially in the writing sample. This has come out sort of light grey, whereas this is like a sort of browny colour, which I think is quite interesting to see. So definitely interesting. They are this one is a little Stalogy A5 Slim, A6 Slim notebook, so it's tested on the same paper. So yeah, it's definitely a very different ink, and I really enjoy it. And just to give you a bit of an idea of what it looks, here's a bit of a close-up for you all. So yeah, it's an interesting ink. I actually really like it. It's definitely different to any of my other inks that I've got, so for sure. So yeah, that's that, and I think it's going to look very nice in my Easterbrook Esty. So yeah, there you go. And if you decide to get this, it will be, I think it's sold out again actually on Cult Pens, but they are getting new orders in, I think maybe next month. You do get it in a really nice little box as well, which looks like this. The little emotes on, and it's kind of like an old-fashioned box because it's got this little tie bit here as well, which I think is quite cool. So it's very similar to the box you get with some other Easterbrook inks that they've just come out with. So yeah, definitely really impressed with this collab so far, and honest to God, I kind of hope this ink becomes a bit of a permanent feature, because otherwise I'm going to be hoarding my particular bottle. But yeah, that's all for me now, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you, bye.